Hey guys, Ronnie here. So, this is a video in response to Mikko and his 40th birthday. So, happy birthday, Mikko! And been checking out your videos. Love them. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. All right. So, the whole gist of this is to do albums from 1977. So, I've been seeing several people doing videos, and they're pretty cool. A lot of them have some of the same stuff. Most of them don't have what I have. A couple of mine are, but so I went through all of my records and I found the records that I have from 1977. Be it, it's about 8. I found a lot of records from 76 and a lot of records from 78, but not a ton that I have personally from 77. Now I have a whole bunch of CDs and a lot of the albums that other people have been showing I have on CD, but I just pulled out records. So I know Billy showed an 8-track. I went through the couple 8-tracks I have sitting on my shelf, and they didn't match up to the right year. But hey, so be it. So why don't I get started so this video isn't too long? And so first one, I've shown this one already. 1977, my first album. That one or the next one. But Music Machine. It's a kid's musical adventure about the fruit of the spirit. Killer album. I loved it growing up. I'm ordering another copy of this. I've got it in my inbox on Discogs. I just haven't pushed the button yet. So waiting for a couple other things from that guy, I think. So, but 1977, Music Machine. Like the whole album. I think my favorite song off this album, and it has a whole story with it. My favorite song off this album is Patience. It has a turtle, not a turtle, is it a turtle or a slug? Have patience, don't be in such a hurry. It's pretty cool, so you'll have to check it out. All right, 1977. So my second one I've shown also, Star Wars. Great movie, came out. This isn't, as I showed before, not original soundtrack, but it's a pretty cool album. Like it. Grew up with it. So, James Taylor. Is it too much? There we go. Oop. Done this enough, I still can't get used to doing this. So, James Taylor. 1977. My favorite songs off this album, Your Smiling Face, Secret of Life, and Out of Sight. Yeah, this is a great 70s James Taylor album, so James Taylor. Alright, next, Peter Frampton. So this is the album that came out after Frampton Comes Alive, right? And which is just, what do people say, the greatest live album of all time, or at least back then it was, right? So he went, I think, about 2 years. Actually, it says somewhere on here, but yeah, there's a little note from Cameron Crowe on the back here talking about how long it went between touring and then getting back to the studio for this album. So, but my favorite song on this album is You Don't Have to Worry. I love the guitar in that song. Just pretty cool song. Alright, Peter Frampton. Next, and I love this album. Maybe not so much for the music, but I just loved having the the UFO on it. UFO, and then you open it up, and it's the whole inside of a UFO. It's like, whoa, as a kid I could just stare at this kind of stuff forever and dream about flying the spaceship or whatever. So, but ELO, yep. Favorite song off this is Mr. Blue Sky. Yeah, killer song. I love that song. So All right, I got three more. So my top three that I have in vinyl from 1977. So Doobie Brothers. I like this album. It got a little soul. Um, I guess that's a style in it. But my favorite song off this album is what is it? Larry the Logger Two Step. That's right, Larry the Logger Two Step. It's a nice little acoustic piece right at the end of the album. So Doobie Brothers, and then everybody else has been showing this. Cat Scratch Fever, right? So my favorite song on this album is probably Out of Control. That's the one I'll pick. Yeah, nobody else would. I will. And then my number one pick. Can you guess what it is? No, not Kiss. Yeah, I don't have one of those albums yet. So, and they had two from that year, I believe. So, Al Di Meola. Wow. So when I was in college, my roommate, probably even before he became my roommate, turned me on to Al Di Meola. And being a guitar player, man, I just sunk right into his music. This is actually one I just picked up this week to replace the one I have, because this one is in really good condition compared to the one I have and have used up. So I haven't used it up. It's just, it shows a little more sign. But that one I'm willing to pass on to anybody. If you haven't had this, take a listen to Al Di Meola. Anybody ever hear him? You guys ever heard him? You like him? I do. He's like a jazz guitarist, and so what really gets me about the artwork on this is, well, their pictures actually, is everybody's so serious. Everybody's so serious, even on the inside. So serious. Why so serious, right? So, yeah. So, and you can't go wrong having a nice black and white Les Paul, right? So it was really hard to pick my favorite song off this album. Very hard, because I like them all, absolutely every song on this album. Man, so I even went back through it. Now I'm changing my mind. No, Race with Devil on Spanish Highway. Yep. Race with Devil on Spanish Highway. Not Race with the Devil. Race with Devil. Yep. I love that song, man. The guitars and the drive and oh man. You guys gotta listen. Yep. So my number one from 1977. So kept it pretty short and sweet. And all right, happy birthday again, Mikko. And hope you enjoy 40. From what I understand, it's in another month, or it's coming up or whatever, but man, rock on. So take it easy, guys. God bless.